Hi, this is Chris with the Release Technique. Now, if you're on the path for self-discovery, undoubtedly you've heard that you are unlimited. And there's part of you that resonates with that. Can't quite put your finger on it. But there's part of you that feels truth, that you are unlimited. But there's also another side to our experience, which is being in the world. And in the world, we have all sorts of obstacles. We have all sorts of limitations. So for example, say I want to do what Lester calls the butt system, where I just sit on my butt, release, and everything just comes to me without even lifting a finger. That sounds great. And maybe I've tried it and fallen flat on my face. Maybe I even quit my job. But all of a sudden bills are piling up and I gotta work in order to make a living. So here we are faced with evidence to the contrary, but there's still a seed in us that says, hey, you're unlimited. Now here's the thing, is that you will never know the unlimited as long as you're identifying with the mind. The mind will never, ever, ever understand it. It can't even conceive of the unlimited. All of the mind understands is obstacles, limitations. So you've got to drop that. Now, there's an opportunity coming up really soon that is going to take you by the hand and every single day going to walk you through the motions of dropping the mind, dropping the limitations, and experiencing in your heart of hearts that unlimited nature inside of you. And beyond that, demonstrating it in the world. It's called the 30-Day Financial Freedom and Lifestyle Telecourse. And it's all about opening up your true nature. And it's starting on January 15th. It's going for 30 days, and it has 8 sessions a week, 2-hour sessions each, that is going to guide you and give you every possible support to overcome the limitations in your life. So click the link below and join us. This is the most powerful event that you can take right now in your life. Now, let's take a look at any limitation that you have in your life and see where that limitation shows up right now in this moment. Where does it exist in this moment? Of course, it only exists in your mind in this moment. Now let's let go of identifying with the mind and just settle in to just being in this moment. Now just watch your breath. Right now, observe your breath. Observe yourself breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. And just be aware of your breath right now in this moment. In and out. And become aware of your feet in this moment. Just notice what temperature they are, what it is that they're touching, if there's any weight on them. Feel your feet. And become aware of your hands. Feel your hands. And also bring your attention back into your breath. Now notice if you feel quieter, more present. Now, what you're doing is you're identifying less with the mind and more with beingness, more with unlimitedness, which is just this moment. That's all it is. How simple is that? Now, could you just surrender yourself to beingness, to this moment. Now, we resist beingness so much that we run to our mind. We run to try to figure things out, which is like looking in an empty file cabinet for an answer that isn't there. If you had an answer in your mind, you'd be done. You'd use it, and that would be it. But the problem is that we keep going back to this empty file cabinet again and again and again. And every time we're doing that, we're resisting beingness, and we're separating ourselves from beingness. So could you just let go of wanting to be separate from this moment? And could you set that mind of yours aside and just surrender to beingness? Surrender to this moment. And could you surrender to beingness even more? And even more. And those things in your life that you think is a limitation, that you think you cannot do, could you let go of trying to solve them through the mind? You've been doing that for a long time, and you haven't gotten anywhere. So just put that down. And could you surrender these limitations over to beingness? Let's do something different. Because if you keep on doing what you've always have been doing, you're going to keep getting the same results, which is nothing. So could you just surrender to beingness? And could you surrender to beingness even more? And could you surrender to beingness even more? And even more. And notice what you're experiencing. You may not be able to put words to it because, again, the mind will never understand it. But it's something that you feel in your heart of hearts. And this is where your true unlimited nature resides. So if you really want to open this up, wide open, and let this take over your life and demonstrate abundance in your life, then it's up to you to take the steps. And we'll guide you step by step on connecting with your true nature. So join us at the 30-day Financial Freedom and Lifestyle Telecourse. I look forward to being with you.